I wish I could wave some magic wand. Unfortunately, no laughing matter for Scotland. This is a severe weather warning from the Met Office, not just heavy snow, but drifting snow, whiteout conditions. We're actually quite concerned for some of the villages across Highland, Scotland and Grampian. The weather front, which is bringing the rain or snow-bearing weather, is going to be stuck across Scotland. There is some rain around as well. It's primarily around the coasts and to the north of Northern Ireland, but it's this area of weather that's going to be stuck here for the next, say, 48 hours or so. Round the coast, yes, a rain and snow mix, but further inland and especially across the upper levels over the next 48 hours, we could get 50 centimetres of snow. Now, that's a lot. Through the lowlands, less than that, but still disruptive. To the south of that, of course, we're in the mild air. You may have noticed this morning, if you were up very early, just how relatively mild it did feel. Of course, it was frost-free across the south, temperatures of 10 degrees. It's actually quite bright across the southern coast of England right now, but later on in the afternoon, it'll probably cloud over and there'll be some showers all along the south coast of southern England, and indeed also into southern parts of Wales we'll get some showers too. But from time to time, the skies will clear, so there'll be a little bit of late brightness. The wintry weather will be finally clearing away from Northern Ireland, so it's just rain really we're talking about. So it's a real awkward mix of rain and snow across this part of the world. But the triangle here indicates that hazard. Remember, still snow falling. Also strong easterly winds here, so that's why we're getting those big snow drifts here. So there's villages in Highland and Grampian at risk of being cut off once again, I remind you. Towards the south tonight, it's going to be cloudy and murky, temperatures of 3 to 5 degrees typically, so no real frost problems here. And then tomorrow, it's pretty much copycat conditions, at least for this first part of the day. Mild and murky across the south of the UK. It's still snowing and snowing across the northern half of the UK and Scotland. There is a chance, though, that it will brighten up a little bit across Wales and the Midlands, but in the afternoon, once again, we get the rain reaching the south coast, and still on the mild side, around 7 to 9 degrees. Here's a look at Friday. Not a pretty picture. We've got an area of low pressure with wind and rain pretty much all over the shop, apart from the southwest. Now, we've been also looking at weather fronts further afield across Europe. Now, this looks quite scary, doesn't it? It's a storm which is approaching Iberia. It's potentially a life-threatening storm. This will be a big, big weather story for Portugal, Spain, and into France. Destructive winds on the way over the weekend. So, of course, we'll keep you posted. And, of course, which is bad news, of course, for Madeira. But back in the UK, it's snow that's the hazard.